Ladies and gentlemen, our very special musical guest. I don't know if they're still active, if they're still together,
Alive.
but we have the Masculados.
Oh, okay.
Jumbo hot dog, kaya mo ba to? Kaya mo ba to?
Ay,
Kaya
okay.
mo ba to? Jumbo hot dog, kaya mo ba
Siyempre,
to?
yan yung takeaway mo
Hindi
from
kami bato para
everything that happened
magpatalo.
in this show, no? As in, it was a footnote in this show, if you really think
A foot,
about
it
it.
was a foot indeed. It was a note that was a foot. It was a footnote. Nice choice of words.
Meron ako, okay, our next, ladies and gentlemen, our next special guest, Katy Perry.
Oh,
Kiss me, kiss me, infect me with your love and fill me with your poison. Ay, wait, mali.
meron
E.T.
pa
pala
ako.
yun. Hindi pala
E.T.
yun
yun,
yung
E.T.
song
yun,
na,
oo.
iba.
Oh, sige,
Ayun,
meron pa
sakto.
ako, meron pa
Pag
ako.
dinople mo, tapos binaliktad mo.
Meron pa ako.
Tatawin.
Hindi, meron pa
Okay.
ako. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Holiday.
Mhm.
Norway. Norway. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you.
Ako, meron ako. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Ang dami, Oh.
the Eraserheads. Wag mo na akong pilitin. Ako ay walang lakas ng loob para tumanggi. Tara. Wait for it. Walang dapat ipagtaka. Ako ay pinanganak na torpe. Tanga? Gago ka. Teka lang. What are you trying to say here?
Hindi ko alam yung lyrics. Okay. Torpe. Okay. I get it.
Feels so
okay, but it just, hindi kasi it rhymed. It was the word that rhymed, you know?
Pinanganak na tanga. Ganon.
Yeah, it rhymed. Okay, so if you're wondering why,
Yeah.
Jumbo hot dog, Norway, Torpe, diba? So obviously, we're not talking about MCU Thor.
Yeah,
but we are talking about Thor.
Asshole Thor.
Asshole Thor. It's the new, Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
You might be surprised to find out.
Kind of under the radar, Zack Snyder, to be honest. Like, wait. First off, welcome to OnlyFans. His name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Killamore.
Yep, now that we've done, the necessary introductions. This was kind of under the radar Zack Snyder for me. Like,
yes.
I'm not necessarily a Zack Snyder fanboy. Okay. Like, I enjoyed some of his work. But I'm not the type that, oh my God, please restore the Snyderverse or whatever. So I didn't really hear about Twilight of the Gods. But I'm so happy that I actually stumbled upon it. Like,
yeah.
And alam mo yung, I don't know, maybe because he was given, or maybe because it's animated, he gets so much more freedom to make the scenes look, cool. And in the wake of, things like Blue Eye Samurai, X-Men 97, Batman, I'd love this new wave of basically like animated films that or animated shorts, animated series that they take seriously. Na hindi siya for kids. Alam mo yung gano'n? Na parang,
specifically for adults. As in, this is actually, yeah, it has a lot in common with Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Yeah.
Kasi it has frontal nudity. As in, merong...
On both ends, On
may
both
putoto,
ends.
may boobie, may pempen.
Accurate yung putoto kasi sukot, di ba?
Totoo. Oh. I mean, I had to check. Pinos ko. I mean, just to check.
Sure. And you did. Ako din, sinecheck ko every time bumababa yung mga Valkyrie. Parang, ito. Carpet matches the drapes.
Hindi ko masyado napansin yun. But, kasi like, okay. Backtrack a little bit. We talked about how we are, when we did the Orpheus show. Is that again? Chaos. When we did Chaos. Di ba na parang
Si
like, we talked
Goldblum.
about how we were both Greek mythology geeks. We
Yeah.
were geek mythology. That we were such big fans. And then I was telling you, na parang like, I never knew that about you. I mean, we talk about superheroes, we talk about other stuff, but I didn't know that we shared this
Clearly,
fascination
you didn't
for Greek
see
mythology.
Candy Mag April issue of 2002. Because if you did, you would have seen me reading Edith Hamilton's Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. Tapos, di ba, like, I don't know if it was Edith Hamilton or maybe another, but one of my books, I distinctly remember, yung siguro like 4/5 of it was Greek mythology. Tapos yung last 1/5,
Kala ko your old book was the Old Testament, pero that time, hindi pa the Old Testament.
Hindi, Testament lang.
The Testament.
Hindi, tapos yung last 1/4 niya, Norse mythology.
Was Norse
I remember, I mean, I tried reading it, pero parang hindi siya nagkiklik kasi nga hindi ko naman kilala. I mean, hindi ko sila kilala in the same way that I know, Pallas Athena, Phoebus of Apollo, mga ganyan. So,
kasi, parang
never ko siya na
Greek mythology. Diba? Parang
tapos,
mas refined.
We kind of know them because of the MCU, yung version nila, Thor, Loki. So, you have the same names, pero it's more of the cartoon version, not the actual mythology. Right. And when
God of War, the video game, is actually closer to the real Norse mythology.
Tapos,
God of War Ragnarok.
When Blood of Zeus came out, I was so happy. Diba? I don't know if we ever tackled it on the show. I devoured it. Like two seasons na siya so far. Oh, I can't wait for the third season. Yun, I really loved it. Kasi hindi nga siya stylized. It's more of, how the gods really were.
Right.
So, very that. I mean, if hindi mo alam na Zack Snyder siya, you would think it was from the same makers. Kasi it's very similar. Very, very similar to the treatment, minus the nudity, nung Blood of Zeus.
While it's a Zack Snyder thing, it doesn't scream Zack Snyder. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of overly gratuitous slow motion shots. And, diba, na parang, okay, like when you watch 300, when you watch the Justice League, when you watch Rebel Moon, they all have this specific look. Alam mo yung parang, okay, this is a Zack Snyder film. Like the color grading, I guess, or something to that effect. Twilight of the Gods, because it's animated, looks very distinct. Alam mo yung parang, yun nga, it really reminds me of Blue Eye Samurai. Like even the movement, I guess it's just a little more on the cartoony side than, kasi diba yung Blue Eye Samurai medyo mas 3D siya than anything, if that makes sense. This one is a little bit more 2D. Even the way the characters' faces are drawn, like when you see the look of Sigrid, diba yung blush niya, yung medyo comical na blush. Alam mo yung like, it's really just a pink circle tapos meron siyang freckles on top of it. But story-wise, again, I'm not too familiar with Norse mythology, but I know nga na parang in Norse mythology, Thor is not exactly, like a nice guy. He's not the Thor that we know in the MCU. And neither is Odin. And diba, they kind of hint at that in the MCU na parang, before this nice version of Odin that you got the asshole Odin, which was, who conquered like all these unknown planets, the one that basically raised hell with Hela. And that's what they show in this animated series. Na parang, and I like the feel of it, the whole, it kind of reminds me of mga Akira Kurosawa Seven Samurai. Yung let's assemble a band of misfits and then take on this quest together. Oh, without naming names na lang.
Oh, sige.
So essentially what happens is, I believe this all happens in the first episode. There is this woman named Sigrid. They don't really tell you where she's from yet. But basically parang, she's not from wherever the Norse lands. where is she life from? Life? L-E-I-F.
Si Babe. Ano siya eh?
Dongalicious.
Si Babe.
Si Ding Dong.
Tawagin natin siya si Ding Dong Dantes.
Si William Hung.
Alam ko na. Can we call him King Dong?
King Dong? Yeah, okay. Because
king.
technically he is a king and he's hung like a horse. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know, where are they from? Iceland? Parang ganun, diba? Where are the
No.
Vikings
It's those
originally
lands.
from?
Di ba?
Basta.
Like ano siya, like mga Vanaheim, mga ganon,
Oh, anyway.
ganong.
So they get married. They decide to get married, and then Siegfried is like, you know what? You've never met my family. I want you to meet my family. So they go to and she's from Jotunheim pala. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Jotunheim, basically it's the land of giants where Loki is from. Diba? Like he's in the MCU. He's originally like a Jotunheim baby. So anyway, they're he gets the blessing of the family, blah blah blah. They're like, oh, hey, we're gonna get married now. Then for some unknown freaking reason, Thor comes out of nowhere and is like, where is Loki? And the giants are like, you know what? I don't know. And it's true. They really didn't know where he was. And they were like, you know what? We don't fear gods here. And of course, Thor, being the all-powerful, para ano nga siya, no? Para siyang equivalent ni Mars. What's the...
Yes.
Si Ares, the god of war. Ares. Basically slaughters all the giants, including the children. Like, brutally, and I mean brutally, like as in head exploding levels, zap with lightning until your entire body combusts.
Yeah.
Obliterates and commits genocide and kills all the giants. So now the only ones that are left are si Leif and si Siegfried. Siegfried. And then Siegfried, now, pumunta si Loki sa kanya na parang, surprise, like, oh, I want you to do something for me. I want you to exact your revenge, blah, blah, blah. And then bathes her in like hella juice, essentially. Diba? Badly put. That's what happened. She goes to hell, bathed in hella juice, and then for some weird reason, this hella juice, ang daming nangyayari na parang provides her like this mystical armor type of thing from that river where the dwarf was, right? Like it's so mythical, and but ultimately it boils down to a quest of revenge. So that's why parang, and while she's doing this whole revenge thing, she's also assembling her own band of misfits, like this shield maiden that she grew up with, a dwarf na basically parang, I guess parang equivalent ni, was it Utri the dwarf? The one that made Thanos' glove, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, siya yung gumagawa ng god-killing weapons, ganyan. So he's part of the band of misfits. There's also a rogue in there. Tapos there's an entrail sorceress and a man who thinks he's a wolf. It's such an interesting collection of people to get together.
Pero yun nga, parang like, generally, it's a story of revenge, diba? And she is a giant, even though she's human-sized. So basically, siya ay higante na naghihigante. So,
inamo ka.
Yeah.
So, yan ang sasabihin ko. Inamo ka.
So, ano siya, higante na naghihigante. Oo. Yun na siya. Basically, yun na yung storya niya. Oo. So,
if this were a Tagalog show, that would be the title.
That would super be it. Higanteng naghihigante. Pero yun nga, like, it's so weird kasi the animation isn't particularly very adult. Kasi you know, like there's an adult animation na parang alam mo na, ay, ano to, nagsiseryoso to. Hindi naman.
Parang remember Eon Flux?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, alam mo, stylized. Hindi siya ganun eh. Parang it's still regular, pero may mga genitals. Tapos super violent. And saka nakakatawa almost every tsaka yung
medyo hot yung mga scenes, if you know what I mean. Huh?
I'm not gonna argue with you. I mean, I'm gonna argue with you.
I shouldn't be feeling this way about a cartoon.
Just ko, may threesome pa nga, di ba?
Oo. Gusto ko yung where the hell did that come from? Diba? But I thought you were just gonna be an apprentice, but now we illustrated it together.
O, diba? As ano sila, mag-asawa sila, but may sumaling girl. Isa naman, yung storyteller, may binabanatan, tapos biglang maya-maya, pagkita mo, meron palang nasa likod niya, binabanatan. Like diba? Wild. Like, that's what is going on here.
Saka nag-magic mushrooms pa sila, diba? Nag-shrooms sila eh. Kaya sila nagbanatan.
So, it's kind of
It's very
weird.
adult. Very adult. No?
I mean, it's not quite the mythology of your kasi medyo ano siya ha, medyo rated R
Although,
siya.
I actually wouldn't be surprised. Kasi kunwari, even with Greek mythology, they just don't show it. But they allude a lot to like, how the gods are depraved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they do things that, normal men, normal women would scowl upon, frown upon. Well, I guess it's the same thing with Norse mythology. Na parang, when you have that much power, you're kind of a little fucked up also,
Remember, you call stuff that come from that area of the world Nordic. Diba? It's the Nordic, like you can say Norse, but you can also say Nordic. It's the Nordic people, the Nordic culture. They put the in Nordic. Yeah, I mean,
it's alam mo saan ako natuwa. Like, kunwari, si Siegfried. Siegfried, right? Siegfried tuloy. Si Sigrid. Hindi ridiculous yung proportions niya. Alam mo yung gano'n, na parang, diba? Like, cause, okay, they could have painted her in a way na parang ginormous boobs, ridiculous hips or whatever.
Yung very red tone niya. Oh.
Yeah, she's actually like, I would say she's probably like a 32B or something. You know what I mean? So, in terms of cup size, what? It's true. Although, si Leif, medyo butuhod.
Ako I would peg him at maybe a 10. Ikaw may 32B ka. I'd call him a perfect 10, if you know what I mean.
Pero diba, ang galing lang din, and like, despite having those scenes, it doesn't come off as lewd.
Totoo. Hindi siya, you don't get porn, like, I mean, magugulat ka lang kasi parang like, where did that come from? Oh, pero yun nga like, remember, this is the era of mga giants and like magic and like, you know what I mean? Yung parang, it's hyper, it's not exactly realistic. Yeah. So, it makes the characters more real. Yeah. Kasi like, we see them get angry, we see them sad, we see them happy. Why not lustful? Diba? I mean, it is part of like, and it makes them, I don't know, well-rounded as characters. Because like, for example, Sigrid, it's so easy to just paint her as a female hero, a Wonder Woman type of character.
Yeah. She's not.
But the fact that she's very frisky, diba? When she wants it, she wants it. She's pretty wild. She's the one who actually invited the girl. The three. Yung ganon, yung parang like, I know that you were watching us when we were doing it, so come join us. So alam mo yun, parang it gives her a lot of parang
depth
facet
as a character.
Hindi siya yung parang like squeaky clean. Oh, look at me, I'm a heroine.
Ano rin siya?
Tao siya na marupok, na,
And usually, diba? Usually, it's the male that's like driven by rage and revenge and like, I will stop at nothing to get what I want. Here, it's the other way around. It's the guy who's actually saying, yo, calm down, you're going to get yourself killed. And she's like, F it. I'm going to F everyone up here. It's the other way. So it's a nice reversal of roles also to see na parang, yun nga, that the one that's really taking the lead is Sigrid's character, but it doesn't feel woke also. Alam mo yung gano'n, na parang, minsan kasi sometimes, when they try to force, a female character just to, kumbaga parang further an agenda, it kind of feels like it's being shoved down your throat.
I think Leif did that to Sigrid. But the story didn't do that to us. I think it's more of Leif who did that to Sigrid.
Probably did it to the other girl also. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Probably. And who knows, maybe off cam, pati kay Poet.
Hindi, saan nagulat ako. Actually, pwede rin, ha? Nagulat ako at how eventually you'll get to it. And I won't mention naman who, but of course somebody will die. I mean, it becomes inconsequential if nobody dies because they're doing basically an impossible task, right? They're going up against the gods. They're going to war with Asgard. Of course, Asgard has, these mythical warriors, Odin, Thor, see Lady Sif is also there. You know what I mean? It just shocked me also how quickly one of the main characters died. Alam mo yung parang, oh, that's it. Like, wait. Alam mo yung process ka pa. Wala. Kala ko parang may miraculous way na babalik siya tapos parang mag-exact. Wala. As in, okay, he's dead. And it's weird because strangely, they're all very vulnerable. Yes. Like, they're already powerful and skilled, but they're already vulnerable. Huh?
At saka siya, like, very much like Chaos and Blood of Zeus. Although the characters are based on actual mythology.
Yeah.
Remember, with mythology, there's no one version. Even in Greek mythology naman. Yeah. Diba yung parang, in one recount, ganito siya namatay. Another recount, buhay siya. Another recount. Ay, alam mo yun, depending on who retold the story, nag-iiba-iba siya.
In one version, si Patroclus pinsan lang ni Achilles. Pero in one version, lover niya si Achilles.
Parang diba? Ganon, or both. Diba? Both, so, like, so here
in
ganon
some versions, si Achilles yung top. In other, bottom siya. Tapos,
stop it. You're going to make me reread the Iliad. Tapos, ito, ganon din. I mean, it's based on actual characters, di ba? Mythology nga. Pero just like with Chaos, hindi siya canon. Like, it definitely, they were just using the general characters, the general, alam mo yon, yung kapatid ni Thor, si Odin, kapatid ni Thor, si Loki, tatay nila si Odin, etc., etc. Pero it's pretty accurate, yung in terms of like yung how they are connected.
Right. Like, kunwari, I was fascinated to find out about Loki's children. Yung, si Fenrir pala anak niya.
Diba? Tapos yung the serpent, the sea serpent. Jorgen daughter. Basta yung mga ganon, diba? So, tapos yung, di ba meron pa siyang, Yokababs na anak din. Kasi nga parang habang merong nag-turn siya into a horse, di ba? Tapos kaya yung anak niya.
Ito ba yung yung sinasakyan ni Thor? Ni
Odin. Iba pa yun.
Sinasakyan ni Odin. Hindi kasi yung isang anak ni Loki, sinasakyan ni Thor literal kasi nagsisex sila. Tapos yung isang anak ni, di ba? No, it's really true. Di ba yun?
Si Jorgen Motor. Jorgen Yotor.
Yung in female form, siniduce niya si Thor. Tapos yung isang anak ni Loki naman, literal kabayo, naging kabayo ni Odin.
Yes. So
imagine, yung tatay, tsaka kapatid niya, sinasakyan, parehong anak niya. Medyo messed up eh.
Oo. Pero yun nga, like, yung the character of Sigrid, Leif, parang na lang yun. Yun na yung parang the invented part. Although merong merong parang, pwede mo siya matrace to certain characters.
I know Sigrid is really part of mythology, right?
Hindi rin. Oo, hindi. It's a minor character. Hindi siya major character. Tapos, hindi rin malinaw if siya yung basis ni Sigrid. Kasi Sigrid is a very common, Nordic name. So, yun, parang na yun. Parang, tapos yung family ni Leif, yun, meron talaga nung mga ganon. Pero alam mo yun, they obviously created the story out of the skeleton of the mythology.
Of just Norse like mythology. Yeah.
Any movie that comes out involving the Greek gods, hindi naman sila sobrang strict to alam mo yun. Maraming poetic license. So, yun, it's very interesting.
You really should check it out. I mean, and it's such an easy watch.
It is.
Do not watch it with children.
Do not with kids. Please.
Please do not with kids. Like, you're probably thinking, kasi yung art niya talaga, alam mo yung parang, hindi naman Coco Melon, pero parang, it's like something that you would see off of like, I don't know, basically one of the things that your children watch on YouTube. Yung art style niya minsan may ganun. Like lalo na sa mukha ni Sigrid. Yun nga yung pink blush tapos may freckles. For me that's such a parang childlike animation. But everything else is not. Everything else is not. But
definitely.
I love it. I love it. This is probably like, I don't know, one of like, make me pick between Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon or this, I would choose this. Like
even among all the critics, diba? I mean, Rebel Moon wasn't exactly a well-received.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I still watched it. I still got entertainment out of it. I didn't think it was great, but I still got entertained.
Oo. True. Pero yun nga, for me parang
I couldn't stop watching.
Oh, and I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang alam mo yun, it's that good.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. It's called Twilight of the Gods. It's available on Netflix. And if you want to, you can check us out online. It's at OnlyFunPH. I don't think we post anything there, but it's there.
We will.
Wala lang. Gusto mag-follow ng account na hindi nagpo-post, diba? Doon lang, pwede nyo i-follow. Pero, on our personal accounts, we do post stuff. At Chico Garcia, at Gino.Killiamore. Hopefully, you can follow us there. And, we hope you enjoyed this podcast.
Right. So, there you go. And thank you for checking us out. Bye.
Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual. The Pod Network Entertainment.